Hey guys, it's Brendan Ayer. Before we get started, if you like the show, make sure you subscribe, rate it, review it. All that stuff helps. Follow us on social media, Shitbrains Show on every platform. We even got YouTube. We got a Facebook group. And if you want bonus content, go to patreon.com/shitbrainshow. And if you have questions you want answered on the podcast, hit up shitbrainshow@gmail.com. Enjoy the program.
My brain is shit, man. It's shitty. Like it doesn't function properly. It just does whatever it wants. Life's still pretty good. This is shit brains.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And you go like, was I just wrong about Super Troopers?
I don't remember really ever liking those movies.
There was a time when I really thought Super Troopers was funny, but I think it might have just been because I was such a pothead. And
what else did they do?
They did Slammin' Salmon, which nobody really even bad. Saw. That was horrible.
Slammin' Salmon.
They did a Super Troopers.
They did like a Murder
sequel.
Island movie too.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Right. I am rolling.
Rolling.
Welcome to the Shitbrains Show. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Shitbrains. My name
spookiest podcast in town. Hosted by Brendan Scare.
Joined as always by Jimmie. Slam a knife into your neck. Sorry, it's hard to make Graham.
Spooky names?
Yeah.
I do those a lot.
What would you?
My name's hard. I can't think of one
Jimmie.
other than like if you made it Jim and it was Grim Graham, Spike Poke Jr.
Yeah. And I should warn you ahead of time, as we told you. This is Shitbrains, the show where we occasionally fucking touch on mental health. But mostly it's just a couple of degenerates shooting the breeze, and that's how it should be. But I should warn you ahead of time. We told you we're going to have to take some time off, a little bit of a break for the holidays, just with our schedule. So this is going to probably be a shortened episode, as is the Patreon this week. And we thank you for bearing with us on that. If you're saying I need more shit brains, I don't get enough shit brains in my life, then go to patreon.com/shitbrainshow and sign up, and you will get an extra episode.
Give us your credit card
every week. Give us your credit card information. If you're under 18, be sure to ask your mom. Don't go into her purse and sign up at the $8,000 level. I'm not telling you to do that.
There is an $8,000 level.
Yeah. And we are joined today by a friend of the podcast. I'm calling him friend of the podcast. He's not
my friend, but he's a friend of the pod.
I would not call him a friend.
Right.
But here's the thing. He is a guy, and we got a couple guys like this now where we are establishing. They are not guests. They are sort of sit-ins that are almost they're third mics. And that's Joe Briggs. Joe, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay.
That's what you come with?
Yeah.
I thought holidays, nothing.
Just holidays. I don't know. The holidays are a bummer.
Everybody's
got COVID.
You seem like the kind of guy who loves the holidays.
Oh, I hate them. I hate how everyone else.
I caught you buying soap.
I love soap. I hate the holidays.
You love expensive soap, and you don't like Christmas.
It's like mid-level soap. It's
Wait a second. Let me get to the bottom of this. This is fascinating.
I caught
stuff.
him.
Where did you? Where were you?
First of all, if there's a soap store walking distance to your house, you're gonna go there.
Well, hold on a second. Where was this, Jimmie?
This was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Brendan.
this is ridiculous.
I was actually enjoying my day.
Sure.
Having a coffee.
When was this?
What was that?
This was 420.
It was 420 last year.
Okay, so you're enjoying your day.
Just having a really nice day, and I'm driving down this road, and then I'm stopped at a red light, and I look over, and I see him walking out of this like bougie, custom handmade soap store, looking the happiest he's ever. He looked like literally walking on cloud nine. And he was like holding his bag over his fucking shoulder.
I wasn't holding the bag.
And I looked at him with, I don't know if you remember that look.
Yeah, I do.
Just disappointment.
Yeah. Well, disgust, I would say.
It's the only time I've gotten that look from sober Jimmy. Usually he's got to be drunk to have like the full hate in his eyes. This time he was completely sober and it was such a bad situation.
Well, let me say something. Let me, if we're here on, if we're, so let me cross-examine the witness here.
Yeah.
Joe, was this exclusively a soap store?
Yep.
They only.
Well, they got some pretty good lip balm.
So it's like
fucking-
one of these.
I got
like,
some chapstick.
It's like an
it's like a
apothecary.
lady that makes shit.
Yes.
I think it's a couple. I think there's a man involved as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a man.
All right, so it's not.
a boy.
Okay, so let me tell you, look, verdict reached. I don't really share the same.
You didn't even ask me what scent it was.
I don't give a fuck what
Okay.
scent it
It was
was.
orange blossom.
I mean, why do you want to go around smelling like that? What the
it
fuck
smells
is
good, man.
that,
I wanna
dude?
smell good.
No, it doesn't smell good. It smells. People are going to go. What is this guy eating oranges all day long?
Oranges
You
are
want to
delicious.
smell like soap.
Yeah. You want to smell like my roommate Israel, like Axe body spray.
Yeah. You want if you're not smelling like chemicals, you're not clean.
Yeah.
We
We all know that.
Yeah. Here's the thing: would you go into the shower with an orange and just rub it all over your body and say, "Well, I'm clean now"?
I mean, probably not.
No. What do you mean? Probably.
Well,
Absolutely
if
not.
there's like a shortage on soaps,
Would you
I
go
might-
into the shower with a phoenix?
a what?
A phoenix.
A phoenix.
The bird?
Yes.
Yes. What do you mean the bird?
The-
what
what,
other?
the
No,
city?
the city.
I mean, if that's my only chance to see a phoenix, I might.
This fucking guy.
No, that the phoenix.
Where's
answer I
were you
felt was
buying
fair.
this soap for your dad?
No, I was buying it for me. I was buying soap for me.
It was hand soap too.
No.
His body soap,
Body
shower soap.
and hand soap. And
You
lip
bought
balm.
both. How much? Let me
I bought
ask you.
all
How
three.
much did you spend at
Like
this store?
$15.
And
Way
let me.
too
And I
much.
want you to be honest with me here because I'm going to ask you a follow up question.
All right, I'm sweating.
Since this incident where Jimmy saw you, and Jimmy's eyes should have told you enough about your behavior that day.
Okay.
Because I respect you.
Yeah, because he respects you
anymore.
and he likes you. And
He did.
And his eyes should have let you know what the.
If I would have seen you and then immediately just turned around and went back in the store and returned it, would
That
have-
doesn't do
too late?
anything.
No,
that does
I
nothing.
caught you.
Yeah, so you were caught. At that point, you're busted. That's like saying if your wife catches you cheating, can you go put your dick in the lady and take it back
it
out?
back out.
You didn't know. You
Well, that's
cheated.
just sex.
Yeah, exactly. That's just
okay.
sex.
You
Now,
already did the
here's
act.
what I want to. Here's what I want to know, and I'd like an honest answer. Since this day when you were, shamed, when you were caught red-handed with your orange blossom soap,
fucking
as
guy.
well as accompanying hand soap
And lip balm.
and lip balm, how many times have you returned to this store? Tell the truth.
Twice.
Jesus Christ.
This fucking guy.
Get your soap at fucking
In
CVS
fairness.
or the grocery store like everyone else. Get yourself a 3-pack of Dial like a goddamn man, or get yourself a 6-in-1.
Irish Spring.
I use a 6-in-1.
That's
Okay.
not good.
I use a 6-in-1. I'll tell you what it's toothpaste. It's fucking body wash. It's conditioner. It's shampoo.
Lube.
It's lube and it's cooking spray. Okay? It's a 6-in-1 and I get it at the Dollar General and it lasts me for 7 years because I just wait till it's a quarter down at the bottom and I fill it up with water like a fucking man. And you're spending more on soap. Your soap budget is so offensive. It's so offensive to me.
It's like hundreds of dollars a year.
Hundreds of dollars a year on
no,
soap.
No.
You went twice. The minimum or average
I go
purchase
there-
is like $20. You go there on average,
Oh, you're right.
5 times a year?
Yeah, but the reason I go so much is because if it's my mom's birthday or so, if it's any lady in my family's birthday, I just get them shit from there because it's by my
Why?
house.
Because ladies smell like shit.
No, I mean,
This is a classic getting your dick caught in the soap situation.
That's right.
Now, I will say,
I like this bad cop vibe you have with the cigarette.
yeah, I got a cigarette in my mouth. I walk around with an unlit cigarette now. Deal with it, world. I will.
It's intermission time.
Hey guys, it's Brendan. Sorry to interrupt. I just have to tell you, if you like the show, we do a bonus episode every week, plus tons of other content. Go to patreon.com/shitbrainshow. All right, back to the action.
We're happy to have you with us tonight and hope you'll come back often.
I will say this, and then we got to get into a Jimmie check, because we haven't done a Jimmie check in too long. But I will say, I got no problem if you're buying your mom a goddamn gift, right? Or you're buying a lady a gift. That's fine. Now, I would say, vary it up a little bit, dickhead. You're going to the same store for every lady every time. They're going to be sick of soap.
It's ridiculous.
Get them something
they probably
different.
Make fun of you behind your
back.
They
like,
probably go, this fucking guy got me raspberry.
Oh, I wonder what's in this package, because it's more fucking soap, you know. Plus, a lady generally has a scent she prefers. So when you're just willy nilly buying, oh, I bet she'd smell good like apricots, she's going, I like fucking lilac, dick face.
How do you? Yeah, you have no idea. You're just going. You're going rogue, and you're potentially. Because this is a crazy phenomenon. You ever when your old grandma turns into like just whatever kind of bitch. You know what I mean? Like my grandma was a watermelon bitch someday. Like everybody.
Wait, what's that mean? She just likes watermelon?
No. It's yeah, my grandma was a watermelon bitch. And like I remember like there's like ladybug bitches, there's elephant bitches.
What are you talking about?
There's like a moment that happens normally when you're a grandmother where like your shitty grandkid gets you like a watermelon plate or some shit.
Oh,
and then everything, your birthday is fucking watermelon.
Yeah.
Now you're just a
old
watermelon
ladies,
bitch.
I knew a lady that was a fucking an ex's mother was a rooster lady.
Rooster.
Where everything, it was like, I collect like plates and different, and it's like they gotta have a thing, and it's like.
I don't think that they want it. I think that if you were to go interview a ladybug bitch on her deathbed and just be like, do you like ladybugs? She'd probably be like, that shit sucks. I hated every gift.
I don't know, man.
Can I chime in real quick?
No. Anyway. No, go ahead, Jimmie, please.
I had a situation where my parents kept buying my wife stuff with owls on it, and one day she like looked at me and goes, I don't know if they know this, but I hate owls.
Well, but I imagine like your wife is sort of hipsterish, and it's like I think that your parents were more hip to what was going on than most parents would be, because it's like to even make the connection. Yeah, hipster ladies they're always fucking around with owls.
They were trying to make her out to be a fucking owl bitch, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, but look, if the shoe fits, you know what I mean? Like you showed us a picture of your wife, we told you she was hot.
We've been beating off to it ever since.
I saw that picture and someone says, does this lady like owls? I would go, of course she does.
Right.
I mean, she has one tattooed on her thigh.
Right.
Without question.
Her favorite day in school was picking apart that throw up mouse skeleton shit.
What?
You were just...
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
The owl, like
puke.
Yeah,
Wait,
you had that.
Yeah, you gotta cut out a mouse skeleton.
You know what was crazy? Now that you mention it, like in biology in high school, we had to dissect a pig fetus. Right? Did you have to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a cow eye.
Yeah, and it's like, this is the thing, like, what do you think I'm going to be? You know what I mean? Like, this one that I'm fucking 15. No need for this. You know what I mean? Like, but take it down like 17 levels. Just teach them about trees and stuff. You know, like, why? I'm not going to be a surgeon.
Just which tree's an oak tree would be way more practical.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's up?
Training you to be a Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, or like, what bugs are dangerous? Tell me about that.
What plants?
Like I'm never doing animal surgery.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and you just got a deal on some pigs.
You know what it is? Maybe it's like a test, right? Because maybe they're looking for like the kid who's like gets a
Yeah.
hard on
Really
or something.
Yeah.
Who's really stoked and like loves it, and then they're like, all right, that's red flag.
The kid who's like,
motherfucker.
the kid who comes
Tommy's
in,
getting free therapy now.
the kid who comes in is like, I practiced at home last night.
yeah,
like, wait, what?
On my sister.
Yeah. Let's do a Jimmie check here, man. What's the holidays and what's been going on with you? Where are you at? You're still driving the beer truck?
Still driving the beer truck.
Okay,
that's going all right.
You look good. Can I say that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think your skin looks. You had for a while there. I was worried. I felt you had you were like a little
like you get
pale.
Color. Yeah.
You look healthy right now. You look really
good.
healthy. Yeah.
Nothing's changed. But I'm actually doing pretty good, man. I just got back from fucking shows in Pittsburgh. That was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. It feels good to like do well in a new club.
Absolutely.
But then like how when you have a good show and you're like walking, thanks for coming, and then you go up and you talk to the booker or whatever, and he's like, everything runs through corporate. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, well, that's the problem when you're dealing with the big chains, But see, here's the thing about that. You made connections. You had great shows. You had good sets, and it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, it felt good, but then doing the math on it was just what an L I took on that fucking shit. Like,
of course, dude.
Just in tolls. I lost money on tolls.
Comedy, in terms of being a feature or being a host.
Yeah.
Comedy, unfortunately, is no longer a viable full-time job. It just isn't.
Like
unless the only way it's possible, the only guys who are able to do it are, and it's fucked up because for those of you that don't know, and we don't get too into the nitty-gritty of comedy on this podcast, but the week pay for a feature, which is the middle act, has not increased since the early 90s.
Or the fucking host, which is even more embarrassing.
Yeah. The pay hasn't, and while they're doing that, they're also making cuts where they're taking away hotels, they're taking away stuff like that. So literally the only way and guys, there used to be career middle acts. There used to be even career hosts, and the only way, it sucks now, there's two paths
where's that money going? Are the headliners getting more, or are the clubs just keeping it?
No, the fucking headliners are definitely not getting more. I don't know why that. I mean, I think this is what it is. It's a non-unionized business, right?
With desperate people who will do it for nothing.
There's always some motherfucker who will take a gig for stage time.
That makes me so mad.
It's hard. It's really hard, and so the only people who can make the only way to possibly not have another job
subscribe to our Patreon.
Just doing stand up. Right. I'm not saying if you don't have a podcast income or something like that. Is there are features that sell a shit ton of merch. Mm-hmm. That's the only way to do it, and you also have to work 40 weeks a year. If you're working 35, 40 weeks a year and you have a good t-shirt or some shit like that. I mean, I've seen guys feature for me and just kind of in keeping that have a good shirt or just, I mean, not even good, just a shirt that's I wouldn't call it good, but it sells I've kind of kept an eye on them, mm-hmm. and I've, just sort of done rough math and be like, oh, that motherfucker just made 3 times what I made headlining because everyone that walks out is drunk and buying his shirt,
Right. So I'm going just through. I mean, it's the same shit always that comedians talk about, but just frustrated with that. But other than that, good.
I mean, but here's what I think is nice about that. And we don't need to get into the details, but the route these days, you need someone in your corner who's going to take you out with them, and that's what happens. Somebody asked you to come open for them,
right?
So like that's a great step, man. That's a great step because these days that's the only way it happens. I mean, literally, there's very few independently booked features. Almost everyone is trying to bring somebody. You know,
right.
It's crazy. The other thing that's interesting, and I think this would be good for a lot of the local guys here to know. Because you go to Pittsburgh and you kill, is like, I love Hilarities. I think it's one of the best rooms in the country in terms of the way they treat you, the quality of the audio, the fucking like the food, all of that. It's not a kill box. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily the easiest place to do great. Mm-hmm. Like it's good. Some places are like hard as shit. It's not one of those.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a kill box. It's like it can be tough. So like I think some people don't realize that, and then they go to a room that's just smoking hot, low ceilings, like, and they're like, oh shit, like this is fucking. Like, I think Hilarities is a good training ground because it's not it's not hard. I wouldn't put it up there with like the fucking Little Rock Looney Bin or you know some disaster, some acoustic disaster like there was this club called Levity Live. It's a great, beautiful place. But the acoustics are so fucked that it's nuts.
Is it just like an open ceiling or what?
Apparently the club bought it from and this sounds like the worst goddamn business plan I've ever heard of. They bought it from a restaurant whose sole intent was to show people like live orchestral and opera music while they dined, and so the whole place was acoustically designed. Like when you're listening to music, you don't like when you want laughs, you want it bouncing around.
Right.
Music, you don't want it bouncing around. You want it crisp. Yeah. So it was literally designed.
Why the fuck would you put a comedy club in there? That's crazy.
Well, because it was the space is great.
Beautiful,
like it's big. It actually looks like it looks like a club. It doesn't.
Okay.
They didn't like make it look like an opera house, but like the space is great. But I mean, I think the real question is why would you think an orchestral restaurant is a viable business?
Yeah, you're a maniac.
Like there's like
that's it. That's an eccentric millionaire.
Like the orchestra doesn't even make money. They got to get guys donating. Shit, they got to get like rich guys donate to the orchestra.
Yeah, it's all tax write-off bullshit.
And you're telling me you think a fucking restaurant can make it as playing the orchestra?
What dummies!
Now, Joe.
Yeah,
you haven't said enough.
As a third mic, you're really just sitting on the riding the pine while
you're really
the game is on the line.
Pine. What's with so let me ask you this. I've noticed you wear a red watch. Is that a bit of flair, or what are you trying to? Are you trying to draw the attention of the ladies? What's going on with that red watch?
Casio.
Yeah, they make keyboards. I just like it. It's like good luck, I think.
Let me ask you a question.
Every time I've had a good set, I had that watch.
Okay, let me ask you a little question here.
So you never worn it on stage?
What kind of brain are you working with that I ask you about your Casio watch? And the first thing, before even explaining, you just go, they make keyboards. Anyway, yeah, I know. I've fucking heard of Casio, man. What is that? Like, you were like, let me explain the company a little bit first, in case you're a fucking moron. It's a nice watch.
And then he covered it.
He covered it.
It
out
was
of
like this like shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. Let's do a Joe check. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It's okay. You can know. Just tell us.
Not great. I don't know, but I don't like saying that.
That's okay to say, man.
That's what this podcast is
2 episodes
for.
ago,
No,
I
know.
was telling Jimmy about my suicide notes.
I got fucking gray hair after that.
Yeah. Same.
Jimmy saved my life on that. Jimmy was very touching on that episode.
You're really good.
He was really good. Wasn't he good on that episode?
Yeah, I don't know why you're giving me that stare down, though.
Because you buy soap at a fucking soap store.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Like this is
That's
the
like
old
the
West.
default look now.
Like this is the old West where you got to walk around to every store has one item.
No,
Let me go to the fucking
Turpentine
store.
You fucker.
What's your business, sir? I'm in Turpentine. Well, man.
Anything going on of note, Joey?
No, that's why that's why I feel bad.
It's
saying
okay.
something.
Don't feel bad if nothing's going on. We love having you here. I just I'll be honest with you. And if it's too mean, tell me. I like making you a little uncomfortable. I don't know why, because you get uncomfortable so easy.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
It's not a problem.
Oh, I feed off of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's like here, and we've talked about this before, but it's like you look like your actions, right? Your sort of outward, what you present to the world. It feels to me as if someone has like taken my brain out of my head and made it into a person. Because I have all these neuroses and craziness. I've just learned to like, hey man, fucking chill on that because people don't like it. You seem to just
the worst part is
fly your flag high.
It's not even there's like there'll be times when I'm like real nervous and I'll be like, I handled that well.
But that's fine. Yeah,
it's not.
It is fine. Nobody's ever going to get.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever going to hold that against you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, because you can't. You're a dick if you are. Like me and Jimmie will, but only because we're your friends.
Yeah.
And we'll have fun with it. But like, you're not going to fucking being nervous isn't going to be like nobody's going to not give you a job. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they might if it's a job interview.
Well, if you have to be like a confident, like you can't be a nervous salesman.
I don't know. People might feel bad for you and buy your shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
that's not the kind of sales.
Say you're okay.
God, I would love fucking Joe. Yeah, let's do a sales pitch.
This is what I would like. Say I'm in the Joe. I'm in the market
for a mouse.
Trying to loosen
for
up
a new watch. Okay, and you know what?
You like keyboards?
See, I've heard Casio does good keyboards, but I want something with a little flair. Go ahead.
Now?
No, Joe. Fucking tomorrow.
Jimmie just gave me his Apple Watch, but you don't want that. This is a Casio. I can't do this. I don't want to
do it. Do it.
Sell him the fucking watch.
Sell me the watch. You can do it, baby. Sell me the watch.
We got an Apple Watch. We got a Casio keyboard watch. It's $25 at Walmart. You save hundreds.
Well, I do like your pitch. Now, there's no keyboard on that watch.
But they make keyboards.
Okay. Well, I can't see the watch anymore.
Sorry.
Now, why would I get that watch as opposed to maybe a cheaper watch?
This is the cheapest watch. I guarantee you this.
That's not true. I have a Casio that costs $9.99
from CVS.
It's still Casio?
Yeah.
That's a win.
Man, you failed. But you know what?
This was his sales tactic.
Yeah, his sales tactic was literally just pointing at his watch.
Just pointing at his watch.
I will tell you the truth. What he just did when I sold blank white labels.
Oh, that's right.
That was literally what every call would go. The guy would go, I'm pretty happy with what I got, and I'd go,
all right.
Well, then that sounds good. You know, like who am I? Who am I to mess with your thing? You know,
the worst salesman.
I was the worst because they'd go, "Yeah, we got a pretty good deal going." I go,
yeah.
"Hey, man, I'm happy for you on that."
Right,
you know?
Joe, what you do is you say, "What are you wearing now, Brendan?"
Exactly. See, listen to that. Oh shit! No, this is what you do. Watch this. Watch this. Pretend you didn't have a watch on. Jimmie.
Right.
You don't have a watch on.
Right.
Hey, okay. Jimmie.
Hey.
What time is it?
I don't know. What
Oh, interesting. See, that's something you want to know in life.
Sorry, my phone's dead.
Yeah, see, opportunities are time dependent. And with this watch I'm offering you today, exclusively to you, you will know what time it is.
Absolutely.
But even, I can't...
That's so much better than this.
Yeah, than tapping your watch.
Fuck the both of you. I'm going to go with the Yamaha watch because they make dirt bikes, bitches. That's right, motherfuckers.
They also make keyboards, Jeremy.
He's so happy.
They make keyboards.
I know. You could have picked literally any company that makes something cool but does not make keyboards.
Right.
Casio's the premier keyboard watch company.
Rules. No, what you do is you go, What do you got on? Okay.
Yeah, but when
But
you do
don't you want
look at my
like
face.
I mean you work hard, don't you?
Oh, this is good. This
You work
is
hard,
good.
don't
This
you?
is
I mean,
good.
they always say, at least
He's
what
good.
I've learned is that when you want quality, you pay for quality pieces. They last for the rest of your life, and I think you deserve it. You look like you deserve it.
This is good.
Thank you.
He's so you see what he's done there. He said you look like you deserve it, and then you go, well,
Fuck, do I
yeah,
deserve
fuck,
it?
do I deserve it?
Yeah.
That's great.
I actually am pretty good at sales.
Yeah, you're a drunk. You have to
Yeah.
be. I don't know why. All good salesmen are drunks. They get lubed up in the morning and they go out and they just run their mouths and they come home and they go, I don't know what happened. Another 100 sales.
Just lying
Another
to people.
100 sales and I fucked 2 housewives.
Did you do you know Cutco Knives, that thing?
Yeah.
I did that for a summer, and that's exclusively sales, and it was like the worst. It was the least.
Oh my god! Imagine Joe showing up at your house with a bunch of knives.
I also love Joe's methodology of explaining things. It's so great to me because it's like so.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean this. Let me because we all know what Cutco knives are, right? And he prefaces it by going, "It's exclusively sales." Yeah, no shit. What do you think we thought you were? You were doing some of the manufacturing,
The marketing.
you know Cutco knives. Now this is 85% sales, 15% knife making.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies, 100% sales.
Yeah.
Do you know? So their whole thing was you could cut a penny with the scissors. And you
Sure,
had to
yeah.
demonstrate it, and I did it one time, and my hand slipped, and I stabbed myself with the scissors.
Did you sue?
No, but I just tried to pretend like I didn't just stab myself, and
Yeah.
I'm visibly bleeding on the cutting board.
Oh,
and the
boy.
woman is like, "Do you want a paper towel?" I'm like, "No," but these scissors are so sharp, and like just kept going with the sales pitch.
Yeah, you're not good at adjusting on the fly.
All right, I'm gonna do a. This flew by. We're at a half hour. I'm gonna come at you, boys. You know what I did? You know what I cooked up for you?
Please,
I
10.
cooked up a little
10 hot ones.
a little 10 and 10.
10 and 10?
10 and 10.
I did a 1 in a week.
I haven't done a 10 and 10 in a while. This is when I
It's a fan fave.
attempt to write 10 jokes in 10 minutes. You never quite get them in 10 minutes. This one I think took closer to about 14, and I don't think it's good. So this is 10 to 10.
I'm excited.
You guys know Boys to Men?
Mm-hmm.
It's a R&B group, but it's
That's what I do.
but it's also the range of people Kevin Spacey will have sex with.
That's fucking solid.
Yeah. Some people like to have. I don't know if you guys know this. Some people they like to have sex with overweight women because there's more cushion for the pushing. That's what they say. I like it because their self-esteem is low, so it's easier.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a benefit to fucking a fat chick.
Apparently, all dogs go to heaven. Count me out. There's going to be some bad doggies up there.
I thought you were going to go, except for the Muslim dogs.
I did. I was going to go that way. An alternative line I thought of was, apparently all dogs go to heaven. Tell that to the fucking innocent Muslim child who dies and isn't let in. Anyway, I got some blinds. Joe. I got some blinds to cover my windows, Yeah. And they're working out okay, but Stevie Wonder keeps asking for a bathroom break. They're blind people.
No, I get it.
Got some blinds.
They're just standing in front of there. I say, Stevie, you can't move. You're the blind. Okay.
So he's in the bathroom and he can't use the bathroom.
Yeah, he's working.
I didn't say I didn't say the blinds were in the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
I like my ladies like I like my pizza. Just however.
It's whatever. I don't fucking care.
Apparently, the longest yard is about a prison football team. I thought it was about a retarded landscaper. That guy's taking forever. You know?
The longest
Jesus
ever.
Christ. He's been mowing the lawn all day.
He's fucking cutting it with scissors.
You know, the meek shall inherit the earth. I don't know if you ever heard that.
Bible.
Yeah. Should be pretty easy to take it back from them, though. No, I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, they're meek.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of the meek.
Hey, if you ever have to use that blood-filled syringe emoji, why you just go ahead and type it out.
Blood-filled syringe.
Yeah, you ever seen that? They got that blood-filled... Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
So
That's not what the vaccine
that's
looks
very
like.
serious. That's just too serious for an emoji. Just write it, you know?
Just write it out.
What context would you ever need to use that in?
That's
the
my
vaccine.
point
No,
here.
I get it.
You
but I'm
say
trying to-
get the blood-filled syringe shot.
We give you the vaccine.
Hey,
take it out.
The booster.
Hey, Joe Briggs, did you hear about the lute player who dropped out of the marathon?
No.
He had menstrual cramps. Sorry. This one is. Did you? So when you drink milk, you drink milk. You also. This one doesn't really make sense.
Just go for it. Fuck it.
Well, I'm gonna have to explain it afterwards. But when you drink milk, you're also making veal. Does that you understand? Because you buy this milk at the store, right?
Yeah.
But what about the fucking baby cow that was supposed to be drinking that milk to stay alive? You just killed him. So now you got veal.
Now he's living in a cage.
I don't know. That
I
one's
get it,
more
okay.
just sad, I guess.
Yeah, that's dark.
But I would say I would rate these pretty highly.
These are good. Can I do mine?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My one in a
Yeah,
week?
please.
So I was talking to a friend of mine. He was a gay fellow. I think you know him. And we were talking about how gay sex is a sin. And I was starting to. He had asked me if I had ever had any gay thoughts. And I said, yeah, of course, everybody's had a gay thought here and there. So we're talking about whether or not that's a sin. Thinking about sucking a man's dick. And he said, no, that what gay thoughts are a test from God. And I was like, man, I wish God would stop testing me so goddamn much when I go to the gym.
That's funny. All right.
You built a lot of suspense on that one.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
called the joke, man.
was
You
making
build
me
a suspense.
You raising my heart rate.
Would you like
Yeah.
some Cutco knives?
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Slav. I'm here to sell you knives.
hey.
In 1 month, I was
In 1 month,
I was the #1 vegetable peeler seller in the country because it was the cheapest item, and people would feel bad and just be like, "What's the
You
cheapest
selling
thing?"
to all your fucking cheap Romanian family
don't
members.
try and sneak in a brag on
It's
us
not a
and
brag.
pretend it's
Yeah,
a bad
Joe
thing.
brags.
I was the #1 vegetable
Joey
peeler
Peelers.
salesman in the. Joe just fucking got scared by his own microphone.
Spooked himself.
Spooked himself like a horse, like a goddamn, like a fucking a horse that saw lightning. Yeah. All right, that's gonna do it.
Go see Brendan on New Year's at the Funny Stop.
Yeah, I'll be at the Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls this coming Friday and Saturday. Come out, man, and hey, we love you guys.
Seriously, love you.
And check out Briggs and Jimmie Graham, Joe Briggs and Jimmie Graham. Look them up, follow them on all platforms, and go to the patreon.com/shitbrainshow. And thanks for cutting us a little slack, letting us deliver you a shorter episode because it's the holidays and we got stuff to do. But shit on, zoom out.
Zoom out.
Zoom out.
Later.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Brendan. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Shit Brains. if you enjoyed the show, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you review it, you rate it, all of that stuff really helps the algorithm. Throw us a follow at Shitbrains Show on Instagram and Twitter, Shitbrains Show on YouTube. You can email us your questions at shitbrainshow@gmail.com. We even have, for you hardcore fans, a Facebook group where you can go and you can chat and meet up with other fans. That's Shitbrains Show on Facebook. So, and then of course, if you really like it and you want some bonus content, we're coming out with a bonus episode every single week, plus a lot of other bonus content. You're going to want to get on there and check it out. Go to patreon.com/shitbrainshow. Later, Shitbrains.